Welcome back to Random Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Should we see what's going on a lovely island of Fawnhollow today? Is my mic too high up? My mic again looks too high up. Should I start over? Nah, screw it. We're doing it live. Yeah, what I've been up to today, not much. Did some programming. Then I played, recorded some Bug Snacks episodes, which will be coming out in whatever. You know, starting to build that backlog up again. It was a bit scary for a while when my backlog was like one episode in advance, but now we've got about a week or so of being uploaded. Let's see. Yeah, we've got about a week or so, and it's nice to have it again. So, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 4:28 PM on Friday, August 6, 2021. Really isn't any news to speak of today, but you got another video chat. Didn't you say this yesterday as well? I'm starting to feel like you're repeating yourself. You ever get that feeling, a deja vu? Sorry. Yeah, I don't know, when there seems to be in some sort of Groundhog Day scenario where Isabel just repeats itself. Either that, or maybe it's the fact that Animal Crossing hasn't got an update for a while, but still. Vitamin D, darling. I was out for a stroll suddenly when quite... I've seen this one before. I'm sorry, because it's actually a very lovely letter, and I'm just like, toss it in the trash. But we have a very limited space in our mailbox nowadays, so we can't have any repeated letters. Hello, Amelia, what are you thinking about? Oh, Vitamin D, I hope you can help me. I was reading this magazine about breakdancing and decided to enter their monthly sweepstakes. The next thing you know, I won a light switch. What? You won a light switch from a breakdancing competition? You can imagine my surprise. Oh, it's magazine. Anywho, I would be over moon except I bought the exact same thing. You bought a light switch immediately, but what? Okay, but there's so many weird things up with it, which is just typical Animal Crossing fashion, where you're reading a breakdancing magazine, which is fair enough, you know, I didn't expect it to be one of your interests, it's something you've never brought up before, but, you know, maybe, like, your curiosity got the better of you, and you just saw it on sale, was like, oh, that looks interesting, what an intriguing front cover, and just like me, you'll, like, pay for it, and maybe you'll buy it. I don't know when the last time I ever bought a magazine is, but, then you entered our sweepstakes, and they gave you a light switch. What? What? But on that topic, I don't know when the last time I bought like a magazine is or subscribed to any of those sort of what are they called? Like, well, monthly subscriptions to magazines and that sort of things, right? The last time I remember, and I didn't personally buy it, but it was like a family friend who bought it. Well, not a family friend's mother, I suppose, bought it for me. I can't remember why or how that situation came about, but it was that oh, you might know about it if you're from UK, because it was that dog magazine or whatever. Like, I can't remember what the branding was called, but it was basically they had like the plan was to have like 50 of these magazines, one like every single month, each one about a different breed of dog. And I got in at magazine number 3 and number 4, and then I didn't get any of the others for some reason. I can't remember why, because I actually really liked that magazine subscription, but we didn't continue it on for some reason. I think maybe they were just one-off magazines that the family friend bought for me or something, or that sort of thing, but like I didn't understand how magazine subscriptions work, so when it came there was something in the middle that was just like, and I must have been like 8 or something at this time, I think. There was something in the middle being like, oh, fill this in to like subscribe to it. I was just like, I don't understand what this is, so I guess I never told my parents about it, so they never subscribed to it, which is a shame. You know, I missed out on, you know, learning about all these dogs and that sort of thing. Maybe I would have formulated something in my mind from that young age, but I don't know. I didn't mean to dig it up, but you know, it rained yesterday, so we got all of this to clear out, which is a little bit of an inconvenience before we can start really thinking about the Nook Mile missions. But yeah, I remember because the third one was about, I think it was about Labradors, and the fourth one was about West Highland Terriers. Oh my word, Joy-Con drift. Oh, as a side note, I'm not sure if I mentioned this at some point, but I finally beat Delirium as Tainted Lazarus and Budding Isaac. I think I did it a couple of days ago. I don't know if I brought it up or not. Whatever day I talked about the fact that I was doing it when I died on Hush, and it was annoying, I managed to do it literally like later that day. So yeah, there you go. still got to do other stuff, but I'm gonna fill in that Tainted Lazarus post-it note. And I still haven't got any marks on Tainted Jacob yet. Tainted Jacob is just so unfathomably hard for me for some reason. I think it's hard, and I also don't enjoy playing him, which is why I tend to not play him. So anyway, that was a bit of a side note. But yeah, the third one was, I remember I had a picture of like a black Labrador on the front, and the fourth one was about West Highland Terriers. And the only thing I remember from West Highland Terriers one was that in the olden days we used to see if like the pups in litter were strong enough that they'd put them in a barrel with like a badger or something, and then they'd like close a lid, and then they'd wait for like 3 days, and then whichever survived. And like if a pup survived, it was considered strong enough, and if a pup was injured or died, they just like left it to die, which is horrific, I might add, from my like modern sensibilities and understanding on um, not being cruel to animals and that sort of thing. But it's like, what? You did that? I mean, I guess I have our reasons and I can't really abide by them, but I'm not going to pretend like I understand exactly why they did it or the meaning behind it, or if that's, you know, I'm not going to pretend like our situations weren't different and that sort of thing, and I have perhaps I'm biased and through modern sensibilities to be like, oh, you know, that seems like a horrific thing to do back then, but, you know, maybe back then we were just like, this is just the norm. But I don't know, let me look it up, hold on. Because they used to have a thing where they used to give out like little plushies in McDonald's or that sort of thing. I used to try and collect all of them as well. Dog magazine. If this actually comes up with it, that's actually insane. It's not. UK? I remember the logo. It was like there were like 4 squares or something, and it says like dogs in them, and one of them looked like a kennel. What if I put like West Highland Terrier? If that's like the dog collection, it found it. That's astonishing. I can't believe I found it. The dog collection. Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe it wasn't 50 of them. UK posters. Try and zoom in on this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks about 28 of them. That doesn't look right. Hold on. The dog collection magazine. I'm trying to find like a list of all of them. I don't want to eBay the dog collection. Sorry, I hope you're googling along, otherwise you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, this person's selling a £1 for dog collection plus soft teddy bears, huge bundle, retriever, Labrador, pug. This person seems to have like all of them. That's astonishing. But yeah, like they sold them at McDonald's. I remember the Happy Meals. I remember I collected like I think I had like 8 of them or something, and I got like 4 of them. And then one of my friends got 2 of one of them. I remember. And I was like, oh, can I have one? And he was like, no. But then we like played for a bit. And then like, as I was leaving, I remember it was a really nice moment. As I was leaving, you know, and I was like, fair, you know. I was like, you know, sad because I like collecting these sort of things because I love plushies. I think everyone knew at that time how much I love plushies and that sort of thing. But, you know, it's fair, you know. He's not expected just to give it to me. I don't remember if I had such a... bearing in mind I was probably like 6, maybe at this time. I'm not sure if I had such a... tempered reaction to it. I mean, I'm not saying like I threw a tantrum or I'd probably be, you know, like kids just like sulking about it, being like, but in my mind, as I remember, I didn't exactly go fair. I was just like, oh, okay. Well, I was like, but you got a spare one, you don't even need it. Maybe I can't remember if I offered to trade. I probably offered to trade, but I probably didn't have anything to trade. And you know, I didn't collect as many of them as I'd like because we didn't have McDonald's all that often. We didn't have fast food that often. And even now, I suppose I don't have fast food all that often either, to be honest. I feel a bit sick if I have it too often, which is one of the reasons, but still. Yeah, they had like maybe it was only 6 of them, and I collected like 4 of them, and that was, he had like 2 of like the German Shepherd or something, which is one of them I was missing. I mean, I remember as I was leaving, like as my mother came to pick me up, he was like, dear, from the top of the stairs. He had like a pretty big house from what I recalled. He was just like up the top stairs, and he just like chucked something down at me, and I didn't know what it was, and I picked it up, and it was a German Shepherd. It was like one of his spare ones, and then he just ran upstairs again, and I was like, thank you. Made my day, you know, because I remember those little McDonald's ones. They all had like clips on them. They all had like different color clips. For some reason, I remember the German Shepherd was yellow and the Border Collie had a dark green clip. Why do I remember that? I don't know. I couldn't possibly tell you why, but for some reason that's stuck in my memory. And I used to like clip them all together, and I used to like play imaginary whatevers with them. Hold on, these flowers aren't meant to be here. Get out of here. And I tried to collect them. Did I end up collecting all of them? No, I'm pretty sure I ended up missing 2. Just by the fact I never really had a McDonald's, so... Genuine dog art list collection. I'm trying to find... What's number 3? What if I search the dog collection magazine 3? Do we not have a website or something? I guess it probably doesn't have a website anymore. It's probably like a defunct magazine, isn't it? The dog collection magazine. Why is this on Pinterest? Oh, I opened a Pinterest. I thought I opened Amazon. Number 1, issues 1 to 52. Number 1 is, what's this? The Cavalier King's Charles Spaniel. It's not the one I was thinking about. Oh, there we go, Labrador. This is number 3. That's the inside. I don't remember it. What the inside looked like. There's a Dachshund. What other Sell fruit, catch fish, plant flowers. Okay. Oh yeah, we're clearing up flowers. That's what we're doing. I promise you. Number 3 was Labrador. Number 4 was Highland Terrier. And they stuck in my mind. I remember they came with like these little plushies that came along with them, which is probably why I liked them so much. Oh, I forgot we had a visitor today. Probably why I liked them so much is that they actually came with these plushies. And you know me and my plushies. I do love them. I love them so. Sorry. I remember the dog collection. We also had like a cats one as well, didn't we? It was like a cats collection, but it was not nearly as popular because the dog collection I remember went on for a long time. I sometimes see them like in the newsagents and that sort of thing. And they were just sort of there. And they came up to, I guess it was 28 or whatever number I said before, different editions of them with 28 different dog breeds. And there's probably way more than 28 different dog breeds, but I don't know. I don't know what they wrote about them. But yeah, I mean, I guess you collect all of the plushies. And I never ended up subscribing to them. I'm not sure why. I would have definitely loved it as a kid. Even now, maybe I'd like it, or, you know, I suppose that's sort of information you can find online. A lot easier than you could back in that day, so... Still, I don't know. I don't really remember the circumstance behind it, and it's not exactly something I'm going to ask my parents, because they probably won't even remember, to be honest. I have no idea where those toys are. They're probably in, like, multiple bin bags or whatever, scattered around, I don't know, the attic or something. That's tend to be where they've ended up. That's where toys... Those sort of softly toys and all my old ones tend to be, apart from ones which are on my bed. A growing collection. But yeah, there was a cats one as well. I think there was a McDonald's promotion for them as well, but I don't really remember it. And I never even saw any of those magazines. I mean, like, there are definitely different type of breeds of cats and that sort of thing, but I feel like breeds of cats aren't nearly as well known as breeds of dogs. And maybe it's because breeds of cats tend to look a lot more similar in varieties than dogs do. Or maybe they aren't, and I'm just ignorant because I don't really know about breeds of cats. Like, what breeds of cats do I know? I know there's a tabby cat, a tuxedo cat. Are those even different types of cats? I don't even know. I know they're different, like, fur patterns and everything, and colourings, but does that make them different enough? You got a Sphinx cat, they don't even have fur, so that's got to be a different breed. Excuse me, Manila clam. What the heck are you doing here? You got Siamese cats, a ragdoll cat. A calico cat? A tortoise shell cat? Is that the same thing? That might be the same thing. I don't know. I think that's all the cats I know. So I don't really know a lot about cats. Surely different coloured fur doesn't make it a different species of cat, right? Like a cat which is black from head... Ooh, okay, hello. A cat which is black head to toe is the same as a cat which is white head to toe, right? Like, I mean from a species standpoint, obviously, like, visually they're different because, you know, they're completely different colours, or shades, if you want to be technical, but still. Hold on a second. This is like a Google question, and I'm actually confused by this. Let's see, for one, if the cat collection's even a thing, or if I just made it up in my mind. I feel like it's a thing. Yeah, there you go, the cat collection. What's this one of? I don't know. I want to see these front covers. It's so tiny, I can't see it. £7, very good. You can only find them on eBay anymore, apparently. The cat artist collection. No, that's not what I want. No, I don't want... I just want to see, what is that? Russian blue. Maybe they are different breeds. I never really considered that. Oh, how many are there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3... Not how many breeds there are. How many of these ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 24, so actually it was about as lengthy. So what species is a black cat called? Black cat species. Domestic. Bombay, Oriental, Sphinx, Ragabite. Okay, that makes sense. There's loads of different species and they can have different colorations in them. You know, I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. This is how little I know about cats. Also, there's this horrifying statue. Parastone Dub-Out Cats collection. They're like very shocked. Nothing to do with the cats collection. Yeah, there was a cat collection on as well. I wonder if they did other things. The cat collection, the dog collection. Do they have like a Wikipedia page or something? Artless collection. The dog and friends. It was created by Japan. What? Sorry, not by Japan, but the Artless collection. That's what they're called. That's what they're called. They started in Japan. They did pigs, rabbits. What? Hold on, I'm learning a lot about this. Artist rabbit collection. Did they do like different magazines about rabbits? Oh, I guess but it looks more like the magazines were the main part. Sorry, I just started choking. I had to have a sip of water. I don't know, my throat always feels like it's so tickly recently. I don't know why. Probably too much talking. Okay, so it looks like it's not actually a collection. It didn't originate as a magazine. It originated as like what, stock photo collections or something, which they made like calendars and playing cards and other sort of paraphernalia for. Okay, that's fair enough. I didn't know about this. Why the heck is Bandori here? But we did it with pigs. In 2003, 4Kids Entertainment bought the rights to the franchise outside of Asia. Oh, okay. So 4Kids published it. 4Kids? I thought they only did cartoons. And TV shows. They're infamous for their dubbing of anime or things. In 2004, to celebrate 25 years of McDonald's Happy Meal, the toys of this franchise were sold as Happy Meals from April 2nd to April 29th. See, not a long time to collect these Happy Meal toys. Happy Meal toys have a real fast turnover rate. I wonder if there's someone out there who's collected all of them since they've begun. It must be quite difficult to get a collection going. Think of how many Happy Meals you had to eat. Select locations feature dog adoption events. They're sold once again next year, but with the cat plushies. In 2007, the series introduced its first video game, The Dog Island. I thought it was going to say Nintendogs, because I was about to lose my mind. But no, it's not Nintendogs. Sorry about that, a little bit of a pause. A little bit of a pause. Can't speak apparently either. What are we doing? We're helping Gulliver, that's right. Gulliver and catching fishes, that sounds reasonable. I still got the artist collection with Dog and Friends up in here. On my screen. I don't really know what to do with it. The Dog Island in 2007 series introduced its first video game, Dog Island. Oh yeah, and I was like, if it was about to say Nintendo, because I was about to lose my mind. In 2009, the series also released a pet simulation game on mobile phones and smartphones. What was it called? In 2016, they featured as themes of a Japanese Nintendo 3DS home menu. I didn't realise this was a Japanese company. Interesting. Artist collection, The Dog coming to mobile. Do you think it's here? Hold on. Let's get Google Play open. If it's a Japanese one, I can still download it, because I know how to download it in Japanese games, because I need to play all my anime games. But what's it called? Whether I will or not is definitely up to... Oh, hold on. Let's just check the source. Artist collections dog. Pocket Gamer. Here we go. What the heck is this? Let's see. Artist. That's not how you spell artist. It's typed Susie. Come on, autocorrect. Artist collection. The dog. They did. What are you trying to tell me? Susie, they did. It does not appear to be a thing. What the heck is Dungeon Dogs Idle RPG? Why has it got such an anime looking dog? On the front. It looks like Neopets. But is that, you know? On a really bad day, when I'm just like, man, I just want to play some really terrible mobile games with predatory monetization systems. There you go, there. It's waiting there for me. What the heck, Lily? What are you always at? You actually startled me. I was like, what am I running into? Well, not startled, but it surprised me, I suppose. Artist collection of the dog. They got a website. According to just Wikipedia, I can't click on it. Hold on. Does it load? Or is it defunct? No, it's still here. The dog. What does that say? Is it Japanese? The dog. Oh, it just says the dog in Japanese. I don't know what I expected. Statement. Character? Dictionary? These are such strange menu titles. I don't know what's going on. Okay, character, dog, cat. Okay, well, obviously it's all in Japanese. Wait, where's West Highland Terrier? Or Labrador? Here we go. But Fratocotedo. Letoliba. That's retriever. Flat-coated retriever. That's not the right one. Apparently I don't know my dogs. There's so many. Oh, look, Shetland Sheepdog. That's my favourite. There we go. A West Highland Terrier. Okay, we'll open that up. Let's see if we can find a Labrador one. Is this Labrador? Labrador. Labrador Retriever. Labrador Retriever. There we go. Is it that one? It's blocked. It's blocked. You can't right click open them. They have stats. The dogs all have stats. My Japanese isn't that good. It's Igilisu. That means it's English. Or well, British, I should say. I can't read this. Something de basho kini. No, it's not basho. Probably. Nobi nobito. Jido? Mi. I cannot read this. I'm sorry. Gaskide. I can read that. Jibun. Something tsuyoiho. Westi no. I have no idea what that says. Like, presumably this is something which is, maybe it's not marketed towards children. I was going to say it's marketed towards children. But that's probably not the case, because normally, you don't know this in Japanese, and kanji is like not written in the alphabet. You just kind of have to know the character and read it. But Japanese does actually have an alphabet, or multiple alphabets, I suppose. And normally for things which are marketed towards children's or like younger teens and that sort of thing, the kanji, they'll have like it written out, the sound it makes above them, which is very helpful for someone who doesn't fluently speak Japanese to understand if they can read it. But they don't have it here, which is interesting to me. So it kind of seems like it's just marketed towards adults, which I guess is meant to be, because it's like just like an image brand, isn't it, rather than anything else in particular, is right? So I guess that makes sense. Maybe? I don't know. What will be stats? Amen. Is that amai? Like sweet? Aman bodo. What does that mean? Ote something. Hani no jasusa. What? Oh, shasusa. I mean, that didn't clarify anything. I don't know what he says. Is that shitsukeno or shikeno? Shitsukeno shasusa. What does this mean? I mean, this says dongo in Chinese, which means animal or something. I'm not very good at it. Size. I know it says small. Perhaps if I translate to English, does this work? Country of origin feature. Degree of sweetness. It was sweetness. Ease to clean. Ease of discipline. Momentum. Momentum? Oh, I can tell you the West Highland Terrier. It's got 3 out of 5 degrees of sweetness, 3 out of 5 easy to clean, 2 out of 5 ease of discipline, and 3 out of 5 momentum. What does that mean? Wire Fox Terrier. Sorry about that, another quick pause. Hold on, let's get this dog website back up. I want to see what are stats of, what's my favourite dog? Shetland Sheepdog, of course. Country of origin, England. Although it's got the UK flag, saying that's not England. But, what was I doing? Like, actually in-game. Sorry, not looking at dogs, obviously. I mean, I know what I'm doing looking at dogs. Graceful, affectionate, obedient, and very clever. Although wary of others, they have a responsible personality that values their family. A very good family dog. I very much would love a Shetland Sheepdog in the future, but, you know, the cards aren't in it for me at the moment to own a dog. But in the future, you know, let's not rule it out yet. Degree of size, medium size. I almost would have said it's large, but I guess it's not. Degree of sweetness, 3 out of 5. Easy to clean, 2 out of 5. That surprises me because I thought they have very long, annoying hair. So I would have thought it'd be very annoying to clean, but what do I know? I guess curly hair would probably make it harder. Someone like a Bichon Frise or a Maltese maybe. Ease of discipline, 4 out of 5. Momentum, 4 out of 5. What does momentum mean in this context? No, this is where you translate it back to Japanese. You copy and paste it. Translate. And see what other synonyms there are. Amount of exercise. Okay, I see. So that's the amount of exercise it even requires, probably. Sheepdogs require lots of exercise, right? Okay, what other animals should we look at here? Shiba, very popular in Japan. I want to find something which max out on one of the stats. Okay, so we've got degree of sweetness. What is the least sweet dog? I don't know, maybe like a bulldog? Apparently that's 4 out of 5, never mind. A chihuahua. They're little devils sometimes. What's the least sweet dog? A Great Dane? That doesn't sound right. Great Danes are very sweet, aren't they? This is perhaps the smallest dog I've ever seen. A Pomeranian and a Pekingese. These are tiny. They look like they fit in a teacup. What's a very aggressive Siberian Husky? I don't know. Apparently they're 4 out of 5. I don't know my dogs. West Highland Terrier, 3 out of 5. Already did that one. Are any of these dogs anything lower than a 3? Are they all sweet dogs? They're good dogs, Brent. I'm just clicking on all of them now. For some reason, the Shiba is 2 out of 5. So apparently the Shiba Inu, not very sweet. Have we found a 5 out of 5 either? We haven't found a 5 out of 5 yet. Or 2, 3 or 4. Rottweiler, that's a 2 apparently. A Poodle. What's that, a 4? That's a 4. Papillon. Oh, there we go, a Pekingese. He's a mild personality, but he's a stubborn person who will not give up if he decides to do so. I like to spend time leisurely as I wish. I'm not good at hot weather and it's easy to snore. It's easy to snore. Okay, well, obviously it doesn't say this quite so much in Japanese. It probably sounds a lot more natural and like an actual, you know, grammatically correct sentence, but the translations are always great. They're always great. Difficult to translate Japanese grammar, I suppose, and in Japanese language there's a lot of implied context within sentences will make it difficult. Okay, so Pekingese. Okay, now we need to go and find a 5 out of 5 sweetness. Maltese, they look pretty sweet. Okay, apparently not. It's got to be like, is Golden Retriever on here? That's surely the most, yeah, there we go, 5 out of 5 sweetness. Loves humans, very smart. Like, my friend had a Golden Retriever, probably the most lovable dog I've ever run into. Boundless energy. Always over people and always excitable. Let's see. Sell these ones. About solving. Okay, there we go. Okay, what were the other categories? Come on, let's see. Ease to clean. Okay, let's find something which is the easiest to clean. Probably like a Boston Terrier. No, apparently that's only 3 out of 5. Bull Terrier. I'm trying to do. That's a 4 out of 5. Oh no, wait, it's probably inverted to what I think. 4 out of 5 is probably very easy to clean. Bichon Frise is probably 1. No, it's not. It's a 2. How's a Cocker Spaniel? It's not on there. Chow Chow. No. I'm starting to think there's no one in these extremes. Papillon. Apparently it's a 4 out of 5. That's surprising. A Poodle. 2 out of 5. Oh, we've already done Shetland. Wire Fox Terrier. I'm no good at this. I am terrible. I'm actually terrible at this. It's all I've learned. This guessing game's a lot harder than I thought. Yorkshire Terrier. I'm just saying, there's very few 1s and 5s. Afghan Hound. Oh my gosh. Afghan Hound is a 1 in sweetness, a 1 in ease of clean, and 1 of ease of discipline. It's a free-spirited cat-like personality. Oh, I see. I guess that's why. They just don't give a damn about you. What's that was tire? We don't need his tire, right? Salvis, okay. What other characters are there? Dogs, cats. Oh, we can actually learn about cat breeds. Here we go. American cow, American shorthair, Abyssinian. Oh, I didn't know Abyssinian. Bengal, yes. Berman. Don't know what Berman is. A Devon Rex, Himalayan. A Maine Coon. Have heard about Maine Coon. A mix. Norwegian forest cat. Scottish fold with a very interesting perspective of a thing here. Pleasure. By the way, the website, thedogandfriends.com. There you go. If you want to check it out yourself, we need to get some flower seeds. Ragdoll. There you go. What's my favourite? I don't know. I like Siamese cats a lot. Let's click on Siamese cats. Degree of sweetness, 1 out of 5. Not sweet at all. They'll hate you. But easy to clean. Moderately easy discipline and require more momentum than usual. Maybe I should get a cat instead of a dog. Maybe that's more up my alley. I don't know. Something to stay inside with. Get Siamese cats or something. Where's a ragdoll? I do like ragdoll cats as well. Sorry, no, Berman. Wait, I thought ragdoll cats were Berman cats. I got them confused this entire time. Dictionary. What's in the dictionary, okay? We're going to learn some dictionary. How much is a dog's IQ? Answer. About intelligent as a human child aged 2 to 3. There you go. I mean, that's not a number, but... They can memorize 150 words and gestures, some of which can memorize 250. Cats have the intelligence of children about 1.5 to 2 years old. Is that true? I mean, I met some clever 2-year-olds. You never really know out there. Is it true that dogs and cats are also right-handed and left-handed? Really? I don't know that. Female cats tend to be right-handed and male cats tend to be left-handed. Wild. What does the world of dogs and cats look like? What does this mean? Oh, it's about colours. I see. That probably makes sense. So what should I not feed my dog? Chocolate. I know that one. That's all I know. Chocolate, coffee, garlic, onions, grapes, gum, mint, mouthwash, toothpaste. Why would you feed anyone this? Macadamia nuts and alcohol. Is there is there a law on walking dogs in Italy? That's so specific. Hold on, there's an Ian website up here. I didn't have to be on the Japanese one this entire time. Go back to the dictionary. Didn't have to be on the Japanese one and translate it. Why is there a law regarding dog walking in Italy? Some cities which enforce at least 3 daily walks for dogs kept indoors, and bikes aren't allowed. Wow. Do dogs dream? How did bugs get a name? There's a dog with ears resembling? What is it? Papillon dogs have large, beautiful ears resembling butterflies. That's why we gave it a name. Yeah, papillon does mean butterfly in French. This is so weird. What's the first dog to go to space? I know that's Laika. Some of these questions are really weird. Who started The Wizard of Oz? What colour is the Chow Chow's tongue? Bluish purple. Okay, I guess. Is it true that pigs really like cleanliness? We're just on to pigs now at this point. Which animals are highly intelligent? Okay, that's a bit vague. But I guess we can go back in character and we don't have to just translate it. What? This one's missing. There's just a missing dog here on this page. So I'm having a whale of a time. Someone's broken the CSS, HTML. Don't know which one responsible. Probably CSS in this case. Which one's responsible? But there you go. A dog and friends. It's an artist collection apparently. And had a whale of a time looking through all of that, and not the dog of a time. But anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Day Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me Day Darling Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, that's everything. Down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now. Sorry, most of this episode was just me reading a website on my monitor.